I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to meet my new kids today. And I need the routine of school as much as I love summer. I'm so excited to start. I barely slept at all last night, mostly because my husband was snoring and I almost caused him bodily harm. I was so angry he would not stop snoring. But mainly because I'm excited about school. So the kids come for only 45 minutes today. They come with their parents, and it's kind of like an initiation for parents to help them feel comfortable, to understand the routine, and the kids get to tour the school so that when they have a full day tomorrow, they kind of feel like they know what's expected a little bit than just kind of throwing them all in on the first day. So I'm excited to meet them all. I'm excited to be back in a routine that I love. I'm also excited because my Donors Choose project of diverse books should be in my classroom today. Like over 30 books. And I can't wait to share that with you. And pretty sure today's the day I'm going to film the classroom library. So excited. I'm also excited to show off this new hairdo. Kind of hardcore. It's like a sideways mullet, all business, and then party. You know what I mean? So today's going to be a good day. Happy Monday. If today was your back to school day, it's not Monday. Happy Tuesday. Labor Day got me messed up. Okay, I will see you later. Hi. So I just got finished with the first group of kids that came with their parents, and they only had about 45 minutes to drop off their supplies, find their cubbies, look around the classroom, and then me just spew information at them. So I feel terrible for some of those parents because I think it was all like, what, and then they do what? And I don't know if they really got to know or really got to understand what it's like to be in kindergarten. So I'm hoping that at back to school night I can give them a better kind of view and understanding of what their child will be doing in our classroom. But it was fun. I am in love with my new haircut. It's a little sassy and it's a little classy, and I haven't had to bother with it all day, so that's a plus. It is lunchtime for me because I have another group coming in about 35 minutes. So I'm going to gobble up my lunch, which I hate to get in the practice of, but I'm going to gobble, and then I have a group from 1 to 1:45, and then nothing. Bonus, my Amazon Donors Choose order of diverse books came in, and I am on pins and needles waiting to open it because I'm so excited. I wish I could just kind of fast forward. I want to fast forward till 1 so I can meet the new group. Then I want to fast forward till the end of the day so I can see all the books. Books are the best. How you can request catalogs from Scholastic Book Clubs. So I'm logged into my account, and I'm going to scroll down all the way to the very bottom. And you can see there it says request a catalog. When you click on it, it's going to open up a new window for you. Okay, so now I'm at request catalogs, and I have some choices here. Okay, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, on and on and on. What you want to do in order to get the We Need Diverse Books catalogs, you want to click on Special Collections. I click it right on here, and then Club Leo is books in Spanish, which is helpful. So you can click there, Discover Your World. I actually think I might click on that. Number of students. And then just write reading, hands-on math, thrills and chills, and there it is. We Need Diverse Books. So you can choose the pre-K to grade 2 or the 3rd grade and up. I'm going to choose both. So this will be coming from my fall collection. You only need to do this if you're not receiving the catalog, and for some reason I have not been receiving them, and so I want to make sure I get them. And then kid picks, which is fun. So then you're going to just say request catalogs. Easy peasy. Okay, please review. Yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. And then it's going to show your mailing address. And then you're going to say submit. And then it's done. It said your catalog should arrive in 5 to 7 business days. So good, because I have not been receiving my We Need Diverse Books catalog from Scholastic regularly. I think it right now only comes out seasonally, so fall, spring, summer, winter. But I want to receive it every time it comes, and so I've gotten the ton of the quote-unquote regular catalogs, but I would love these. And I think requesting catalogs as well as purchasing from this specific catalog helps Scholastic know that we value these books and we think it's important. So I hope this video was helpful. I know that I need access to these books, and I think every child should have them in their home as well. Okay guys, look what was waiting for me. I've got my Donors Choose books have arrived, so I'm gonna bang them open and we're gonna see what's inside. Okay, let's take a look at some of the books. I Am Story is just about the power of a story and how it's transformed across time. Lucia the Luchador. Beautiful illustration. Superman Man's Up. Cute is that? Evil Cloud Monsters. It's a story about being brave. Quickest Kid in Clarksville. This is the childhood story of Wilma Rudolph. Grace Hopper, Queen of the Computer Code. Oh, I love it when there's a story on the opening pages. Software Tester, Workplace Jester, Order Seeker, well-known speaker. She revolutionized computer coding. Yes! Hank's Big Day, the story of a bug. Goal. Oh, look at that illustration. The names. Jamal, Hassan, Mangubani, Kitu, Badu. I call for all my friends. No one runs out to play. The streets are not always safe. Happy like soccer. Oh, I just read this page. Every girl has someone there but me. It's gonna be a tearjerker. So I have this book. I have it signed. I wanted a classroom. I have a galley, so it's not hard copy. It's paperback and it's stapled, but it is one of the best books I've ever read. And if you are a teacher, you need to gift this book to yourself because it just, whew, the tears, they flowed. Even superheroes have bad days. I just love the diversity in the cover of this book. Even a blue girl. Oh, I can't read. Wait for this one. A new school year, stories in 6 voices. So Ethan is starting kindergarten. First grader Zach. Katie is a second grader. Jackie is a third grader. And Carlos is fourth grader. And Mia is in fifth. Oh, I love it. Can't wait. It's a pretty thick book. So I imagine it goes through their day. Yeah. How cool is this book? And I can imagine just like taking the time to read just one story, one perspective. So just reading Ethan's perspective and how do we relate, and then just reading Zach's perspective. Okay, there's more to come. Quackers. I got this book because it's about a cat who thinks it's a duck. He often has trouble communicating. He doesn't care much for the dinner options. Then one day, Quackers met a strange duck. So cute. Just, you know, sometimes when we don't feel like we fit in or identify. Oh, this book looks so cool. This is about an astronaut. The Darkest Dark. Look at that. Chris was an astronaut, an important and very busy astronaut. When it was time to take a bath, he told his mother, "I'd love to, but I'm saving the planet from aliens." So cool. Look at that. Spooky. The story of a boy who faced his fears and went on to reach the stars. That would be a great book to read to kids about facing their fears, how it's okay to be afraid, but how it's okay to be brave. Do not bring your dragon to the library. Look at this beautiful diversity. This isn't even the first page, y'all. Oh, I wonder, oh, it's called Honolulu Free Library. Like, Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea. Do not bring your dragon to the library. A dragon is sometimes a very rude beast. At story time, he'll take up 10 spaces at least. A dragon's big bottom can pack a real punch. Each time he sits down, you'll hear a great crunch. Cute. Oh, this is based on a true story, The Lost and Found Cat, the true story of Kunkush's incredible journey. I cannot believe the beauty of these illustrations. Late one night in August 2015, a car driven by a smuggler snuck out of the city of Mosul in the country of Iraq. The smuggler's passengers were a mother and her 4 daughters and 1 son. Their father had recently died. Surah, the mother, had paid the smugglers to help her family flee the country. Mosul had become too dangerous. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. Yo soy Muslim. Oh, it has been said, if you climb a tree to the very top and laugh, your smile will touch the sky. If you stay there overnight, you will learn to count the stars like dreams. I can't. It's so beautiful. A child of crescent moons, a builder of mosques, a descendant of brilliance, an ancestor in training. Say it with me. Yo soy Muslim. Our prayers were here before any borders were. I can't even. I have had this book on my list to get for forever. One word from Sophia. Look at that. Sassafras. That's me. Sophia presented her case to her mother. I would like a giraffe, she said, because they burn less gasoline, so they meet federal regulations better than the cars we use now. In the last 50 years, no giraffes have been recalled for defective parts, and newer models have a particularly strong safety record. Also, giraffes have not been shown to be cause of any major diseases. Giraffes are legal in all 50 states. And a giraffe could take me to ballet class and deliver me right to the second floor. She makes a good argument. Ugh, beautiful. I love these. I have Danza too by the same author and illustrator, Duncan. I don't know how to pronounce his name without sounding terrible. I got to meet him last year at NCTE, and he is just so humble and kind, and what a wonderful, beautiful artist and writer he is. It's The Princess and the Warrior. Popocka fought numerous battles. He and his men were injured and almost defeated many times. But when the end seemed near, Popocka would always think of Ista, waiting for his return. He would defend himself with his chimayi, attack with his makuhahuito. I'm going to need to look these words up. And inspire his men to fight with even more courage than before. Maybe there's a pronunciation in the back. Let's see. Bibliography. Glossary. Chimali. Shield. Chimali. And then there was another word. Maquehueto. A wooden sword covered with very sharp obsidian blades. The weapon was common among various Mesoamerican civilizations. Love it. Happy Dreamer, Peter Reynolds. If you know the story Dot, this is your man. He also just did, I think, I Am Yoga or I Am Peace. But my dreams have a mind of their own. I love this. Sometimes my mind just takes flight. I hear a beat and I gotta move. And then I hear another and another. This sounds like me. Wish you could hear inside my head. Trumpety zigzag jazz. Yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Thank you, Peter Reynolds. Alright, let's look at this one. Why Am I Here? I love this book. It is a little deep for kindergarten. It's like an existential children's book, but I just kind of really love the illustrations and the simplicity of it all, but it's definitely pretty deep. I mean, if you really start to think about it, it's kind of deep. Why am I me and not you? Why are you you and not me? And it goes on, but I love this. That we're all here together. We're all searching for understanding. Green, a community gardening story. I mean, look at this face. Can't even. Brown, dig the ground. Rakes scrape, seeds in row. Tamp and water, the gardens grow. Oh, Yuri Morales, beautiful illustrator. Little Night, Nochecita. Mother Sky looks down a rabbit hole. She puts her cheek in the darkest sand. When she peeks behind the hills, whom does she see? Oh, it's a bilingual book. As the sun sets, so red, Mother Sky unfolds a dress crocheted from clouds and calls, dressing time for the little knight. Little knight hops out of her chair. Not now, not yet, not until you find me, Mama. Don't forget to close your eyes. This one I had a copy of, but for some reason I could not find it. Shades of People. There's Creamy, Ivory, Sandy, and Peach. I love how they're also looking at a book about different people. Our skin is just our covering, like wrapping paper. And you can't tell what someone is like from the color of their skin. Preach it. See what I'm talking about? You gotta have these conversations with our kids that this is brown and you should see my brown. It's beautiful, but you should... It isn't all of me, it's part of me. And it's an important part. Beautiful. I got more origami to put at the creation station for my kids. But I loved it because it was a little brown kid learning about origami. And I thought it was really cool. And on the newspaper and on his sister's sheet music. And he practiced on all the gift wrap and on the recipes for Aunt Vivian's pineapple surprise. Danza. This is about Amalia Hernandez and El Ballet Folclórico de Mexico by Duncan. I don't want to brutalize his name, but oh my gosh, can you even deal with this? Amelia Hernandez was born in Mexico City in 1917, and everyone assumed she would grow up to be a school teacher like her mother and grandmother. Even Ami, as everyone called her, expected that. But one afternoon while her family was on vacation, Ami saw a pair of dancers in the town square. They stomped and swayed to live music. The danzas that they performed had been danced by the people of that area for generations. Ami was hooked. She made a decision. She was going to become a dancer herself. So pretty. Next we have Caribbean Dream by Rachel Isadora. Beautiful book. Oh, look at those beautiful faces. Where morning meets light, we rise. Where friends meet friends, we smile. Where sound meets color, we hide. Do you see them? The Jelly Donut Difference, sharing kindness with the world. I am not a friend of jelly donuts. I don't like squishy, gooey stuff inside food. But this book looked awesome. The sun was barely up on this chilly winter morning when Dexter ran down the stairs, following the mouth-watering smell of his mom's famous bacon and cheese bread pudding. Not so fast, Dexter's twin sister Leah said. She yanked his shirt, getting ahead of him in time to nab the first plate of their Sunday breakfast. Alright, the color of us. I think I'm going to put this copy of this book at the creation station and have kids practice finding their color, maybe their chocolate brown, or maybe they're peachy and tan, and illustrating themselves more with colors. We do it in a guided activity, but I like encouraging them to try it at independent time. How this book was made. Ooh. I'm going to put this book with my mentor text for writing to talk about the process of making a book. It's really cool. and how it just doesn't start with an idea, but there's all these other pieces involved. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I just featured this book now. It is just about being in the moment. I've been so excited to have this book arrive. This is my favorite breeze. This is my favorite leaf. I'm assuming the other page said this is my favorite cloud because it is the one I am watching. This is my favorite rain. That was my favorite boat. Oh. This is my favorite tree because it is the one where I am swinging. I love how things can be your favorite thing right now and that we can be comfortable with changing our mind later when we experience something new. But for right now, that could still be your favorite. Oh, our pile's getting smaller. This is Most People. This book is another one that I've been waiting for. Sometimes the world can seem scary, and that is true, but most people are good people, just like you. Might have to start the year with this book. Most people love to smile. Most people love to laugh. Most people love to see each other. People smile and laugh too. Most people are good people. Most people want to help when they see someone crying. Most people want to help when they see someone who's in trouble. Can you spot all the different ways people are helping each other? Can you find the places where people are being kind? People who do bad things can change. There is a seed of goodness inside them waiting to sprout. Most people love the sunshine. Most people love the earth. A person who is frowning and mad or sad or mean is like a sour grape and a bunch of sweet grapes. That person would almost always rather be happy, smiling, and laughing. Everyone looks nicer when they smile and laugh. Nice. I'm gonna love this book. And I love how, look at all these different faces. So cute. This is another book I was super excited for. The Doctor with an Eye for Eyes. The story of Dr. Patricia Bath. That's a nice sturdy book. On the 4th of November in Harlem, New York, one family, the Baths, got a gift from a stork. A baby, Patricia. Quite clever was she. All the good she'd accomplished, the world would soon see. I love it. And it's easy to read, too. I was worried this was going to be super, like, non-fiction heavy, but I like the rhyme, and the pictures are gorgeous. Y'all know I had to put in a little orders for myself. This one was not part of the Donor's Choose, but part of my own need. Uni the Unicorn, and it arrived at school waiting for me. If you've read the first one, Uni the Unicorn, you know that Uni is a unicorn who believes in little girls, and his friends all laugh at him. In this story, they finally meet. I'm gonna have to read that one all on my own. That's a special one. I had to get Barack Obama of the Icing, a letter to my daughters. Illustrations in this book are amazing. Look at this. Have I told you you are smart? That you breed great ideas with imagination. A man named Albert Einstein turned pictures in his mind into giant advances in science, changing the world with energy and light. I like how it sets it up with, have I told you you are brave? And an example of bravery. Love it. So the same illustrator and author of The Doctor for an Eye with an Eye for Eyes also wrote The Girl Who Thought and Pictures, the story of Temple Grandin. So I thought that might be another great book to add about diversity. If you ever felt different or if you've ever been low, if you don't quite fit in, there's a name you should know. Tipple Grandin's that name. In her tale you'll find glory, so get ready, get set for this cowgirl's true story. Love it. A couple other books that are not quite picture books, but this board book is going to go into our world book section. This is Global Babies. It is adorable, filled with real pictures of different babies from all over, and it's in English and Spanish. Oh geez, look how cute. Whatever they wear, whatever they feel. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it. So cute. I also asked for the second book by Jason Reynolds. This is Patina. This is his latest book after his, not first book ever, but his book Ghost. This is the second one after Ghost. Oops. So Patina, Jason Reynolds. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know I loved Alan Gratz's story, Refugee. Like, it just shook me all over. It was a wonderful story. This is Project 1065, a novel of World War II. I'm excited to read it and get another perspective on what it might have been like for a kid living in that time. I think the point of view is a child. And for some like professional development as a teacher and educator, some folks did a book study on Push Out, and I wasn't able to take part. I was a little behind reading Disruptive Thinking, but I want to catch up. So Push Out, the Criminalization of Black Girls in School, is a book I'm going to hopefully have time to read in my, hours and hours of free time. But yeah, so these are our Donors Choose books. I think I'm waiting on a couple more, not a lot more, maybe one or two. I am going to share a link where you could find the list of these books, because a lot of our classrooms need more diverse books. So important to have them, to share them, to read them, to engage with them. So, yay! I'm so excited. Thank you, Donors Choose. Thank you, donors who donated to my project and projects similar to these. You do not know how much it means for teachers to have the resources they need to make sure that their students are successful. So thank you. Morning. It's Wednesday. It's the first official full day with the kindergarten students. Yesterday, they just came with their parents for 45 minutes. So today's a full day of kinder. And I am sporting this year's very first tutu. I'm so excited. I got this shirt from Right Stuff Chicks. I'll put a link below. And it's so perfect for today. And I know the kids will be wicked excited because they seemed a little disappointed when they came yesterday and I didn't have a tutu on. So I'm excited to see them, spend a full day with them, do the routines, go to the lunchroom, go practice what it means to be respectful outside and in the hallway, all these lovely things that make kindergarten wonderful and fun, and then send them home. So today's going to go by quick, and hopefully I'll have some time during the day to stop in. But let's see, this is the setup for today. So the plans for today are to try to get a couple of things done. They get a popsicle stick that they can pick out. We'll write their name on it and they decorate it. And we use this for any kind of choice activity or any kind of randomization. We use those. I found this online. Looks like it's by Jen Jones. And it's just a welcome to kindergarten. And we'll have this waiting on their tables when they come in this morning. This is from My Heart Belongs to First Grade. It's a hat that they'll make at the end of the day just to go home with a sentence strip. And then I have this full body listening activity that hopefully we'll have time for today. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. But basically, the kids make their own little body and they get to decorate it. and then they get a little heart. And we talk about how you listen with the whole body and what that means at the carpet, or when we're in line, or when you're in another classroom, and how important it is to listen with all parts of your body. I can't decide if I want to send this home today or wait until maybe Friday, because I think our day's going to go by quickly. So this might wait till Friday. Asking me owl about kindergarten, and it's just a good way for the kids to start a conversation at home with their families about what they learned today or this week. I think I'm going to actually wait and do this on Friday, because between all of this stuff, the 3 hats, I actually have them make another headband that they use when they go to special areas that just has their name on it, so that their teachers know their name. So 2 hats today, maybe whole body listening, this and that, and they have to make their center index card sheets. I don't know, it sounds like it might be a little too much for them today. So I might wait and get that stuff done another day, because we still have 2 days together. Today's Wednesday, so we still have Thursday and Friday. I'm so excited. It's going to be a good day today. It's hot and muggy, but it's supposed to stay in the 70s and not be in the 80s like it was yesterday. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later. This is hashtag Real Teacher Life. This week I've only decided to plan day by day, because it is useless to make an entire plan for the week, because as you can see, things change drastically. So I had written down that the kids would go to come in, do a coloring page, make their hat for specials, and then do these 2 activities. Nope, no time. Snack was supposed to be included. We did not get to snack in time. Right now they're in the library. Recess probably will be canceled since it is going to rain and thunder. So when they come back, we'll pop in a quick snack, go noodle since we can't go outside, and first day headbands that they can take home and share with their family. So all those activities they should do earlier, yeah, there's no way that's happening. Then they go to lunch, and then I have 20 minutes before early dismissal today. Like, where has the day gone? Right now I'm in this area, and I can maybe get 3 things done before they go to lunch and then go home, essentially. So yeah, that's hashtag first day reality. We'll see how it goes. I'll touch base later, but yeah, plan day by day that first week, because everything will change. Something I wanted to share is these headbands that the kids make, and they will decorate. They make these for their special areas class so that their specialist teachers know their name and can practice it. Since the kids end up seeing, or the special areas teachers see every kid in the school, it's important that they have a headband, at least for the first couple of months, to get to know their names. But because some names are a little bit more difficult to pronounce and need more practice pronouncing, I added the pronunciation of their names to the back of their headband. So if the special area teachers just look on the back, they can see the way to pronounce the kid's name. Because I know, A, it's hard learning all those names, but B, it's hard remembering. And so if they look back here, they can remember, oh yeah, it's Vera, and not Vera, which I'm often called. So that's a little tip. I would even do it for myself the first couple of weeks of school with my kids, just so I can get practice. And I definitely teach my kids to be advocates. Like, if I'm saying your name wrong, I want you to say, no, this is how you say it, and to correct me, and that it's okay and it's not rude. So just a little tip. Good morning. Today is Thursday. It is our second full day of school, so I'm excited because I think the kids have really kind of learned the routine, and hopefully we can just keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing, because that's what the first couple of weeks of kindergarten are all about. I am so tired. I went to bed at like 9 last night, and I woke up sleepy. So hopefully I'll find some energy. I got a large pumpkin spice this morning, and that should do the trick. But these bags, whew, I'll just hold the camera like this. Much better. Also, I don't know if other people do this, but I perseverate, and not like on good things. I perseverate on like, well, did she mean to say that, or did I do this? And like, I can't get things out of my brain, and it's terrible. So I've been perseverating about something since this morning, and I'm just ready to move on. But like, every time I tell myself to stop thinking about it, I start thinking about it, and it just messes with my brain. So any tips you have on how to stop that would be great, because it is one of my biggest things I need to work on. It's just not thinking about why somebody said what they said or why they did what they did and just moving on, but it just festers in my brain. So anyways, today will be a good day. We've got a lot to do. We didn't do everything. We didn't do everything I had planned this week, but hopefully we can get to some of the stuff today. So fingers crossed. Today will also be the day that I film what's going on in the library section over there. So it will be the day. I keep putting it off to do other things, but no, today's the day. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I didn't have time to make a video this morning. It's Friday. Things are crazy. I am in the bathroom. That's my top. I was busy teaching calendar, and I heard a quick, and the wire to my bra snapped in half. So the kids are outside with our TA and another aide, and I'm quickly trying to fix myself before I lose my support system. So that's Friday. Yay! This is it. Half of my underwire just, I mean, this is a weapon. So that's today. I guess I gotta buy a new bra. Today has been crazy. I've had no time to even just check in. It's been go, go, go. My bra literally snapped in half in the middle of calendar this morning. And now I tried to fix it. And now a wire is poking through and stabbing me just ever so slightly. Like, it's just creeping into my own skin. So that's great. I forgot that the kids have a different time for lunch today, so we were late for lunch. And now we have a fire drill happening in, like, I don't know, the next minute. My kids are in specials at PE, so they should be fine, but I think I'm gonna go over there just to kind of like keep an eye out, since this is their first week of school and they're not with me and they're about to have a fire drill. So I'm having my own little mini panic attack. Everything's gonna be fine, everything's fine, it always is fine. But it's like, all the time, just go. Actually today was a really good day though. We've only been together for 4 days. If you really think about it, it's been 3 days, and they're really good. They're great listeners. They're getting along well. I had one sweet kinder darling help clean up every single table that people worked at. He cleaned up his own mess, and then he went and cleaned up other people's mess. And they've just had nice, really nice conversations that I didn't think that they would be having already. One little girl was sitting at a table working by herself just because the other kids hadn't come in yet. And she just turned around and was like, "Will somebody please sit with me?"